Welcome, everyone. My name is Dr. Chris Inman, and I'm with Online at JSU. And this afternoon, we have Dr. Hungwei Tseng, one of my colleagues, and he is the administrator currently of Digital Measures. And that's what he is going to talk to everyone about this afternoon. So, Dr. Tseng, thank you for being here, and I'm going to pass the show on to you.
Thank you, Dr. Iman. I'm glad you have time to join me this afternoon. So I just have a question. Is you familiar with digital major, or you just learning it? Have you learned the function in other school or the? No? Okay.
I mean, just use it at the end of the year,
Okay. So here I'm going to put the Canvas course I create for the digital major guideline. So I will also right now I will also share my screen now.
Hungwei, are you there?
Drop me. The network just dropped me. So I will share the.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So here is the website, the Canvas course I create for digital major, and if you just new to digital major, there is a couple information like what data you can import into the digital major and what the content is about, and how to you pull the add a new item to the screen, and how to just pull the report for your faculty annual activity report, or just how to customize your CV, or just run the CV templates from it. So either you can access the guideline from the home page, or you can go to module. So here's a breakdown list for you to go through it. And before I go to, there is a couple new feature in digital major, but I will go through some general information about the data entry, and how about the digital major screen at first. So if you go to the home page, and here is a quick guideline, and maybe when you look into the digital major, you will think what kind of information I need to enter in each field. So this table will provide you a clear information, like the digital major is breakdown to 5 tabs: your general information, and your teaching record, your your scholarship and research activity, and your service, and the final is the collegiality. So through this table, you will understand which data is belong to which field. So okay, when you first log into the digital major, you will see here's a different tab. So if you want to focus one tab, you can minimize. Okay, my mouse cannot find the home. Okay, for example, if you have attend any faculty development or professional development online at JSU or in faculty comment, you just click the tab. Then you just add a new item. And here is a more breakdown screen you can enter. Like first is the activity type. Is that for the faculty fellowship or a seminar? Because right now we have a lot of webinar or online workshop or just a tutorial. So here you can type in the professional development title. And I think most importantly is you make sure to enter the start day and the end day. Usually the webinar just for a couple hours. So you just need to, for example, for today, you just need to type in the end day. So it will show up in your report according to the day you are enter. So let's enter the November 16 in 2021. And after you type in everything, you just click save. So if there are a couple records for you to import, you just click save and add another. So you can continue to add more information into this tab. So as long as I'm not going to enter that report, we'll just cancel it. So right now I will go through a couple tabs that is more important for the new hire faculty, or you are new to the don't have any data enter in the digital major. Probably first is to focus on the personal and contact information. And here you can just type in your office number and the day of birth, just like your personal general information. And of course, for your work history, is it also important as your record, the faculty record. Like if I select the assistant professor, the column, and here you can just type in the title, rank, and it's also important to type in or enter the start date, and if you have a new job title, and you need to type in the end date, as in this end date column. So another thing is important in the general information tab is the professional membership. If you is a member of the association, like I'm the Association of Educational Technology, so here you can just enter the name of the organization and the abbreviation of the organization. What is the scope of the organization? Is international, national, regional, state, or just a local one? So what is the description of the organization, the purpose of the organization, or the scope of the organization? So right now, let's move on to the teaching tab. I think the most important for full-time faculty is the scheduled teaching. Because when you try to apply for the tenure and promotion, it will give a trend record for what kind of course you have taught, and what is the course level and what is the enrollment. So for here, but for now I will retrieve the data from the banner. So I will load in the teaching record for you every semester. So, but if you see any missing year, or missing data, you can just email me and I can pull the data from the banner and I can load the record for you individually. So don't worry about that. And make sure in the teaching screen, so maybe you have some advising record. So here is in this field is academic year base. So you can just type in select the academic year and number of undergraduate or graduate student advised, and what is the advising activity about. So you probably need to keep tracking the activity. So after you put on this record in digital major, and you will create a report for you. So maybe another important thing for the faculty is the research, excuse me, or the research activity. So if you are in an academic field, like in English or other social science field, the field for you to enter your publication, paper, proceeding, or any other type of scholarship publication is under the intellectual contribution. So here, if I create a new type of contribution, and here you will see there's a bunch of the type of the publication, like a book review, book chapter, and any kind of publication, like most journal is a conference proceeding. And if you are editor or you are a creator or co-author of a newsletter or newspaper, and you can also enter the kind of type of activity in there. So most commonly is also the journal article, different type of journal article. And if you also create any broadcasting media, if you are in the field of communication or something, and here's the field you type in that kind of contribution. And here you can add the author, and just remember if the author is if your co-author is also work at JSU, you can just add a role. And here I can just type in, for example, I type Dr. Inman, so his name will just automatically show up here. So they will also include in the data. And you can also add a different, a third co-author or fourth co-author. And you can also just move the third author to top. I move it to the first co-author under here. So after that, I just click save. And another important field in the scholarship and research is the presentation. And just like other field, what is the presentation type? Is a poster, is a demonstration, or it's just or paper presentation? What is the conference meeting's name? And what is the conference location of this year? And another thing is what is the presentation? If you have a paper presentation or poster presentation, And here is the place for you to enter the presentation title. And under the service screen, there are a 5 levels of service. The university service, school service, and department service, and professional and community service. So, for example, in the university committee, if you like, I'm a member, I'm a representative in the faculty senate for 3 years. So you just type in the committee name, and here is a field for you to type in. And what is your role in the committee? You just attendee, or you are a committee chair, or you are a committee member. So if you go through this list, you will see a different role for you to choose. And for the professional service, there are a lot of roles in this field, in this screen. So for example, most generally is like if you are an advisor in a board, or you are a committee chair of an outside community or association. So even you are an editor of a journal, assistant editor, or a chief editor-in-chief in a journal. So, or you just a reviewer for a conference article, a manuscript, or reviewer for a textbook. All kind of activity you can choose from this list. So for the collegiality, and also is a academic year base. So if for the new year, academic year, you just select a new year, and for your faculty annual activity report, is required to type to enter the self-reflection of collegiality, and this will also show in your faculty activity report. And if you have any collegiality letter from your colleague, or your director, or your department head, and here's a place. You can just select any document and just attach to this place. Or there is other evidence if you have a host newsletter outside of the community, and you maybe can show the material you have created for that association, or maybe there is a letter the person write that to you and to support your contribution, and here's the place to post the evidence of collegiality. And you can add as many attachments you want. Just click the add role. Okay, so that's all the field in the digital major. And anyone have any question?
No.
Okay, that's good. So right now I'm going to introduce, because if you haven't have a lot of data in the digital manager, and right now like a couple weeks ago, I just enabled the CV import, and I just play with it, and it's really useful for the faculty if you don't have many records and you have a really complete CV in your computer or in your system. So let's go back to the user guide. So there's a couple file, compatible file. You can upload your CV to the CV import. So it's document and the rich text file. So let me show you how the CV import will work. And first click the CV import. And you can see here, I already have some CV file is in progress. And either you can restart it and it will just renew all the process you have been complete. And or you can just upload a new CV into the system. So it's really good if you have a different version of the CV, like there is one CV you have been updated for a couple of years, for 2 years, and another one is the CV is you have been working on that long time ago. And for all the update CV, you will see here is the list of you upload CV. Either you can download it, or you can delete it. And so that means you no longer need to work on this CV. So let's restart it. From the CV, I just import. So because I have some import in progress, and I will click the restart import. And it's a highlight style import process. So first, you can see here on the background, here is my CV. And first thing you need to do is select the activity type. And you can see on the list on the right, it's break down to each tab on your screen. So for this activity, I'm going to select the presentation. So here's an instruction how to highlight your work on your CV. So after I click continue, and on this screen, you will show my my CV I just import. So I will scroll down to the presentation field. Okay, here is my couple of presentation I've given, and for this presentation, I will just select 2 of them. So you highlight 2 of them, and if you think, no, I make a mistake, so you can just click on the highlight you have just choose, and either you can remove the highlight or you can keep the highlight. And I will just select again. Okay, after you select a highlight and you click next, here you can also see create a 2 entry for the highlight for the part you just highlight. And on the left hand side, you will see there is a couple required or optional field that you need to import your data into Digital Measure. So either you can click Next, or you can just click on the title here. First is the conference or meeting name, and here you can see there is a 2 entry. So for this is the conference name. You just move your mouse and click on the conference name. And here is for another entry. And here is a list for you to review what item have been selected for the meeting name. And for now, you can just keep highlight a different field, like here is a presentation title. So you don't need to just remove anything, and you just continue your highlights on the entry. So here is the presentation title. I just highlight it. And though if you make a mistake, and you can just click that and you can remove the highlight. So I'm going to select the title again. And here is for another entry. And here is the presenter and the author. And after you click the Add Presenter and Author, you will provide a list on the right-hand side. So for this demo, I'm just going to search for my name. And of course, you can add another second author and just adjust the authorship, the order of the authorship. And this is the first entry. And I will also enter my name. And after you finish the editing of the author, you just click Update Record. And you can see here the date is the required field. So after I click the date, and either you can type in just the month, the year, and if you don't remember the actual day of the conference, but since I have the record on my entry here, I will just type in the exactly day of that conference. And here is the day for another one. Okay, click Update Entry. So if you need to do more editing, just click this arrow to minimize or to expand the field on the right. So next step is to review your entry. Either you click the next or click the review presentation. So on the page, you will show all the highlight or the entry you have been entered into the review page. And if there is a edit button, if you want to add more information or just change, modify some information here. So this is for the presentation CV import example. And if you click next, either you can keep working on other field, like it will save your entry just for your presentation, and you can also work on your like a professional membership. And here you can select highlight the membership you have here, and just follow all the steps. Here is a different field you need to enter. So here I'm just going to just import the presentation. I just enter into the digital manager. So after that, you can just click the review professional membership. Okay, I'm going to also to the membership really quick. So I'm going to just, if I just need to update for one, I can delete the entry I just select and highlight the field. There's only a couple fields required. Start date. And end day. So review the highlight entry. So on the right hand side, you can see I have one update entry on for the professional membership, and 2 update for the presentation. And when you're ready, when you after the review the entry and make sure it's correct data, you can just click review and import record. And again, here is another opportunity for you to review your import. Here is the 2 record for the presentation. And here's another record for the professional membership. Okay, and the final final step is to click the import. So that's the import CV import process. And next screen, you will just bring you to the Vita. And if you haven't tried it, you can create your customized CV from the original template. And here you can create you can type in your own heading, and you can add a new activity, or you can remove any activity that is not relevant to you. Let's see, I don't have any consulting record. And I can just click on the consulting tab, and I can just delete it. And one good thing is this customized CV creator is like if you are in a different field, and format field is APA format. And if you in a different field, and you can select a different, like a Chicago author data, or different kind of citation format that is suitable for your field. And you can also group by the current status and its publication status, or its different contribution type. Like if you will group like for the same conference proceeding and journal article, and I think I have one book chapter. Yeah, it's over here. So the good thing is, like, you can just play around with the template and make sure it's the best fit for your field, and you can save the template. For example, I will type CV and click Save It. And next time when you go to your report, you will find the template you just create under the report tab. So it will bring up the exactly template you just saved, and with the new data. Okay, since I already in the report here, and I think most important for the faculty each year is the annual activity report. So when you put any kind of report, the first thing is to select the date range. For example, this just for this academic year, I will just select the 2020 to August 31st, 2021. And I need to select individual, and you don't need to worry about this because I have all the faculty list in my system, and I need to find myself under list. Okay. Okay, here I'm in. After you click Save, and you can generate the report in different type. It's a HTML document or a PDF file. So what is the page size, letter size, or A4? And after you just make sure the day you want to pull the data from, and you just click Run Report. And here will be your annual activity report look like. And just like I mentioned, you might need to type in the self-reflection for teaching, for research, and for service, and for the collegiality for each academic year. So that's the faculty activity report you have been generated from your database. Okay, I'm gonna pause now. So anyone have question now?
I'm good.
Okay, great. So this is one function to pull the report. And if you go back to your activity main screen, you can also just click the rapid report to run the Vita for different template, CV template you have saved, and fill for your Vita and just under the list here, or for your faculty activity report. Annual faculty report is here. It's the same process when you run the report in the report tab. And if you probably notice the way they generate the table is different. And right now they are using the spreadsheet type of table. And before you cannot search, or you cannot filter out, or you cannot just search for the any entry you have typed in. So right now, and you have the permission to just type in, just select any column you want to display, because I have set up a couple default column for you to first log in, and what field you can see on those table, but you have a control to just select the column you want to see, what kind of data you want to see when you log into a different field. And for example, and I don't want to see the expect day, and I don't have data for that. And maybe you think I would like to see the abstract and the acceptance rate for that journal. And you can just select your own, and you click update, and you can just use the right scroll to just scroll to the right, and you can see here is the article, the abstract of the article, and here's the acceptance rate. I just select, just add to the column of the table, and for the filter function, and either if you click the down arrow of the column, you can see you can just filter out, is that blank or is a journal article. When you click on it and click apply it, it will only just show the date, the entry that is only the journal article entry, and you will show there is a 17 record out of 29. And under here, this filter, you can just click the current status, and either you can show the ascending order or the descending order, or you want to just find is accept or just publish. If I click that, and right now I have a paper accept, and it's still in press. So, and when you click the select filter type, you just click the close, and you will just back down to the original list. Okay. So any question? Okay. So one important field to enter in the journal information, maybe we'll see the report, the activity report I just showed you. Let's include the narrative. So for the new academic year, you just create a new field, and here is the place you type in all your self-reflection for your teaching, research, and service. Okay, I see some chat. Okay. And one thing is important to check every year is the yearly data. In the permanent data is about your start day and the day you got a faculty rank. And in the yearly data, it will show the department record of each academic year. If there is nothing changed, I will just upload all the field to the new academic year. But if you have any change on your school or department, or maybe you are cross-listing, cross-teaching in other school or department, you can select you can add a new role for another school or department and just enter the information there. Okay, I think that's all I have for today. So I want to make sure everyone here have a digital major account. Good. So
I thought we had one by default, didn't we? You know, when we go to put in our things at the end of the year, I just go to, what is it, My JSU?
Mm-hmm. So have you access to your account before?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then you should have that. Usually, if there is a new hire faculty,
Okay.
I need to just because I didn't get your email when the IT created an email for you, and when I got an email, I will create a new account for you.
I've never tried to access it, but if I have trouble, I can just email you.
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah. Okay, that's all the information I have here. Let me just copy the course URL. And here's the Canvas course, and for your reference, any tutorial. And if you have any question, and either you can email me or you can call me anytime. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is very helpful.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think I should. Can I stop the recording? Okay. Okay. Thank you for joining me. And if you have any question about a different field and what kind of report you want to pull, and that is not covered from this presentation, and just feel free to contact me. Okay, thank you to join me, and I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.